Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Advancement Center, and welcome to the world of magic and miracles and the industry of magic and miracles. Thank you for joining me here today. Those who continue to support us on a regular basis, and those who support us as they are able to, who come to share with us as we share with you. It is an incredibly special day today, sacred and holy among days. My title for the invitation was "The Beauty is Almost Too Much to Bear." And as I sit in front of you as a representative of the Council of Galaxies with 5 other members of the Council sitting with me, we say to you that the beauty is almost too much to bear. In the face of a child, as the picture illustrates, that is the beauty that exists everywhere. And all those who are with us now on this call, live recording, past, present, and future, know that the energy that is transmitted from here this day is presenting a beauty that is almost too much to bear. It brings a joy to your heart, water to your eyes, a lightness in your step, a freedom, a sense of floating, right up to an awareness of flying. That beauty transforms the world, and it transforms each person's heart. So my broadcast today may be maybe briefer than most, but my purpose is to share with you an event that transpired here last night and to read it into the record, to seal it into the physical as it was brought forward beyond the reaches of all the universes. This is my great honor. And there's no accident that I'm sitting here today. So I will read this now. A day to remember. A meeting of the Council of Galaxies was called on March 12th, 2019, on the galactic ship Antaria, the full purpose of which is not fully known, but in great part, the gathering was called to begin creation anew. This day, March 13th, 2019, is a day that will be celebrated throughout the history of all the worlds. It is the sealing of the event in the physical that happened in the multiverse, where there is no time or space. The magnitude of this meeting is beyond the scope of human understanding, but every human and every living being could feel time stop and a new world being brought into existence. As the six of us sat having a meal together, there was no indication that this gathering would take on the essence and beauty of another gathering that happened over 2,000 years ago, known as the Last Supper. For all of a sudden, the one spoke of hearing a piercing sound whose power could rearrange the planets, while at the same time being as gentle as the touch of a newborn's hand. Then the words, "They are here," were uttered, followed by, "The door to the new world has just been opened." Then it was said, "There is a meeting I must attend. They are calling me to a meeting, so I must leave you now." And he left. And one of the six who was present and was able to see told us that we were all present at the meeting in our Council of Galaxies forum. She spoke about the meeting being held on the great ship Antaria, and that we were occupying a space and time that had never been occupied before. As she continued to speak, we all experienced the magnitude of this event and the enormity of our true being. This meeting was attended by all those who are with us now and who have been with us always. Also in attendance at this meeting were ambassadors and kings, masters and saints, archangels and galactic members from civilizations both known and unknown. They were all there to witness this new birth as they returned the keys to the creation matrix that they had been holding until this day. Their mission was complete, and they were there to honor the birth of this new world and celebrate the opening of the door and the removal of the veil into the new world that sits right behind the physical world, full of all the loving beings who have watched over us for eons and eons. We are those beings. And we sit on the Council of Galaxies with many others who appear to exist in this physical world, but in reality are galactic beings whose true nature is taken directly from the Creator. The council members sit here with me as masters, and their mastery has ushered in the new world. The meeting required their presence, and their permission was needed by the one in command to open all the doors and allow matter to be created as never before. Much led up to the arrival of this event. Each one present was being prepared in their own unique way. A few days earlier, there was a coronation of the true king and queen, which was the final preparation required for the trumpet to sound. As this day, Tuesday, March 12th, started, the galactic fleet in its full glory began to assemble overhead in preparation for this momentous occasion. And when the meeting started later that evening, the wind blew, and we heard sounds from the great hall where all the council was assembled. I write these words as a witness to verify the accuracy of what took place. And in doing so, I stamp these words into the Hall of Records and the archives for all humanity to remember and celebrate until the end of time and beyond. Holy, holy, holy is this day. We are there now. And all the beings fill the room and fill the sky. With heads bowed, smiling. And I see Simeon with a glow about his face. And the throngs of great beings who welcome this day. Who know us as we know them. Who sit right beside us and right beside you. And the beauty is almost too much to bear. When tears of joy begin to flow, when I see the beauty, but more importantly, when I feel the beauty, tears of joy begin to flow. It hits the part of all of us that knows the freedom that existed before we lost our sovereignty. It's the feeling that comes over you when a friend or a loved one expresses their recognition of having lost their way, and in the next breath, their remembrance of their true nature. The beauty is almost too much to bear. The heart is broken open with an explosion that is equivalent to the birth of the universe, and tears of joy begin to flow. This beauty also shows itself in the colors of a sunset, in the majesty of a mountain, in the excitement of an animal, and in the face of a child, in the smile of a tree, the laugh of the ocean, the kiss of a flower. This beauty, too, is almost too much to bear, and tears of joy begin to flow. The new world that will soon be evident to all humanity will release every living being from their prison and usher in a world of beauty that has never been seen before. And the beauty will be almost too much to bear. And tears of joy will flow. Every heart will feel harmony, peace, and joy that they always knew existed deep inside themselves. Before survival and separation reared their ugly head, bringing with it money, greed, jealousy, competition, and hate. Now in its place will be love, oneness, encouragement, selflessness, service, and joy. And the beauty will almost be too much to bear. And tears of joy will flow from your eyes. This is why we came. This is why I'm here. And as it was said before a long time ago, I once again speak these three words. It is finished. Now let the celebration begin. So to all of you, and to all of you who are not visible, my head is bowed, for your presence is known. And we recognize this day as a day that never existed until today. And we send you the love that is beyond any love you've ever known. It fills you. And with that, I, speaking for the Council of Galaxies, present here in the physical, wish you and send you a perfect life, perfect health, and a magic future. Thank you.